FM.
Okay, Bright Owusu Messiah, yebeda se ye toa eye dwumadie no esobafo wa atena se enche bafo yeba na afi yabehwe ensem ewo ho Bright yen receive tin messages ne kakra asade afi wa na afi yaba na de dwumadie no aba ba hyehye so minim bon se picture no aye ready a bafo morning biem
Mejosuminia
bibia bokode
oh nyame adaro
de di kan ene special day e de mame isan se me wo faase
okay
ene na woda
wo faase
yes
unua baba
yes
oh okay
Joy Bell Educhum
beautiful queen
yes Joy Bell Educhum
beautiful damsel
ohima no anti ene ohima birthday inti special birthday to Joy Bell Educhum.
Joy Bell.
Minu aba Dina Educhum. Ne baba.
Oh yes.
Yudimechi. Ne ba no.
She's a beautiful lady.
Joy Bell Educhum. Happy birthday. Yankopon koswa na.
Very infectious man.
Nyini ebeye panyina. Nyoma hodo abeye no. Ye wiase ne Ghana man nyina abenya so mfaso. Nti Joy Bell Educhum. Happy birthday ohima nyankopon koso na onhyiraw na bibia enye kama nti onana afikubi ene eye sofunsi champon ene eye onana Veronica Mrs Veronica nsia ne abusuani nyina se omo we show happy birthday nyankopon koso na onhyira na bibia enye kama then to 50 cedis no credit no yankoso
50 cedis no
me pese be che obi credit and pay 50
phone ya hwefo no
yes we
mu ba kwa na umienu
em say we dey say dey be kwa ma hwefo no na ma per strategy bi so dey akwa phone no so
tire na mbisa so mu ba kwa na so umienu
ye be kwa phone no so dey say gise me mienu
ti so ye mienu
anti hwefo no benya bi
hwefo
na phone
so 50 na ache pepe
anti omomo ehwe on Facebook YouTube and afi we first come first serve so who dey say do be say no and omomo hey TV nti born again e the picture no e beto so
and ahwefo why ni mienu
o say
why ahwefo ni mienu
say ahwefo no munyina TV ni efo nyom he ne pe
e be tiefo no ye radio
say tiefo nti omo ye be pe question e dey akobisa omo nti picture ye the screen is in ubetimi akere player na o ye former player e de ma Asante Kotoko e na afia Accra Zofo ono ene da e screen so nti utimi twa na odo na yedo yajo number na ese ye pushi e de ama na credit ndi ode be da bi onkao we ya hwefo ne atiefo no nti picture no ene da e screen so no o he sesi e wo ye TV o he wo e Facebook ye page sinyina o ye pa radio ye passport o ye pa 100.7 ye pa live ninyina no obo picture no ene da screen so sesi e no me hu se Boy Francis one about the aba or say Lawrence J offside.
Lawrence.
Oti. Nti no
Na so yes ade man ko for easy clue no.
Oh my mother there. Hey. O de choro no ne de ne to. Okay.
Yes ade man ko for nya easy.
Amam for the ba o. Eba but set time wo nti time ne be kire. Okay. Bafo na anopa be fine David Obinya akoso
yeah David aba David ba say na ya na wa ma
David akwaba
because mejoso
bia bobo de
nyakopa
and na ba de e be bo anyoma bibiri na questions ne doso
me kwa mo question bisa
questions ne doso da bia mo chita for the questions ba
okay
and no wa hide na wa boy ne wa yi ano nti program ne be ni mienu de di kan ne ye be ma manfo kwan omo ebe send SMS no o question bia wo bia no e ma David Obinya akon obetimi dia ba WhatsApp number ne 0322 497263 0322 497263 o de ba e bebusa David Obinya akon e dia ma na Facebook no Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Sports na afi Oyerepa Life na Oyerepa 100.7 nyina on Facebook so o de ba ye be kan e de ama na ye busa David ye be bie line so enti tro number ne to 0322 494-401 0322-494-401 and after 0322-494-771 yebia also question bia obi ano obetimi abebisa ansa na ewura eyekwesieda game asante kotoko eni kotoku royals ebebo nwumenu nsia Baba Erasmus Stadium so no ehun sem nyine de atodwa bafo wa the danger man bafo
yibo
meet you
and you know of course General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association Lawyer Prosper Harris na do akasa na odi yawo na eba ne yawo no ye ba be di hu nkomo kakra ye be di bi so man ye konya no nko ade a ye ba be ka bi and then unu se sikasem no so eda so ho
ana kama right more voice na my on say said they say na ka take you up see ekura na said they be nya time dem ma for na questions enti yentie Lawyer Prosper Harris na do the General Secretary Emma the Ghana Football Association ewa wasema orezi na afei wo bibi kafa ho a na for the atoso.
Anybody who says that the person should know that statement is very insulting. Anybody who says the person should know that statement is very insulting. It is insulting to the FA and it is insulting to whoever coach they are talking about. Sebi coach is now omoye papa for. Say to me ya papa sa and ya be papa so. Because when you say that sebi who can say coach sebi we Jimmy and I've worked here over the years. Me who coach Jimmy for be our other. It doesn't mean say because if you say yeah manipulate you be me name say I'm phone tie English ne ye the fact say open work on school some of the coaches omo enyenye nchen me and say me call 50 inti say obi papa na o can say yeah manipulate no just say o pa just say adwin ni tremu o ya no a lot of the people talking they don't know the people they are talking about. If they know the people they are talking about they would not say somebody they would manipulate sebi Edia Otto Ado ana Chris ana CK ana Milo ana Obi. It's very unfair when those statements are made because I've seen people insult the FA and I've seen the same people when they see ESCO members they go to them and they greet them senior and they greet daddy. How can you insult the same person and go to him and say daddy? And sometimes people think say when you insult GFA you don't insult anybody. But there are people who work here. I'm the General Secretary. So when you say DFA4, you are insulting me. So remember you are OBBR. And once you can stand in front of me and insult me, don't go general like that. You can make your point and we listen.
This is your station, Oyerepa 100.7 FM.
Okay, we are the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association, Prosper Harris Nado, lawyer Nancy Mode Atu Ijano. Bavo. Aminti way.
Jibo. Mete Prosper yaw na odieni esu na osu no mete na se who occupy a certain position, a certain office. Na onwumadi a wodie no da na nkofo kan nsem a bia wadwene mu no enti saa ana se enya wo defa wo ho a de Prosper be saa na obeye. But the flip side of the coin and they say won so no abusa ho say na ne de na me ya da bia nkofo kan nsem fa me hu. Sa anya sa ubedi ya na Prosper edie no. To me, I'm not surprised. No, me tell you, Mr. Prosper. I dey we di ya wusu, but who there wusu we are yati ase say nsem no bi ho no mankofo kan. Na wo hwe opposition no na wo hwe say bia wo hwe nipa no na hwe nipa na bia say wo kafa ho na ebe ya wo ya na jatum. But se kukuru ja ya keke nsu bejai. Ti die na akofo sa de ne ba. Agi say bia ensem ankofo kan no. E bia ye busremuka ebi ankofo fabricate ebi ankofo concoct but Jibo me sure say Prosper the reaction and the response e come jata na nko peso yi na no
Sam George o say no the FA president I respond to na asem no the buy
nti we I more a response the ya ne say wa anya man enough to look at him at face and tell him say jata for one some parliament woman for my football nim. Me I'm waiting for the day the FA will take Jata on. Omubusa na say defamation there 6 years crack. Will you wait for 6 years when your image, your character has been damaged? Answer na wako court. Is that what he's telling us, a lawyer by profession? Is that what he's telling the whole world? Say so be slander to the top point now. Who feel say won't mean town go for workers say ya din. You wait for 6 years. When you issue statement to tell the whole world, say if you now cross will be cast some fire if no na nyamu da won court. And a lawmaker tells me say muti hono no no ma mo ye ne semfata na muti ho mo manipulating kwofo. Who say in shorten because penifo look minim the age difference between Sika Akono and Prosper. I don't know. Minimum or mean one penny.
Seek any Prosper.
But I want to believe Seek be a bit older than Prosper. Maybe.
Prosper is getting 50.
I want to 50. Let's see a bit more 50.
Football, yeah.
But wait, much check no. Or check when you have football then go ahead.
No.
That was it. When I can football, me can football.
No, so he's a
football, yeah. That's okay. Any age, I can say, but I was saying football.
I don't look at the proof of when you're 48. That's only you close.
Till only you are 4.
Mube.
Sika Akono say, Okoya Blasters coach, I have manipulated too. Empire up on the send the next Blasters coach there. On your bill, bit me Jan and that's why I'm manipulating. Kwesiapia definitely is older than Prosper.
Yeah.
Kwesiapia definitely is older than Prosper. Near now we are the Ninia Pokuntinya sister too.
Capisu or
sister Honubia.
No, or penny. That's not Chepokunti.
Our
Chepokunti crack. Okay, sister 263.
Kwesiapia or say, you catch and say one for pay one more you do with some manipulation or attempted manipulation. What is proper talking about? And I can say it's one my fabricated BB and as saying. Huh? And it's a insulting and they do it. Tell me, say, Kuku couldn't jack Kasubejai. Because where there, it came from the horse's own mouth. And yeah,
Bomochichi.
I know Finch Maba. I know what I said, don't you? Mimi Koja is as one telephone question. I put now.
Tihabu Mochichi is seeking a Kwesiapia.
What can you say? Nipamia no. Hey, so when you need to dance here on a matter like this, public statement. Yes, Katamam Pro, Sasama or Makai, a better home, pay. Nada. Prosper. You will feel you. And some are sick and you can say, and tell you. I would have loved if Papa would have responded to these two as well. See, I can't say so respond to Jata. I know there Osrono because Jata name say Kobobu bomb. Say Komo touch Jata, Kobobu bomb. And he's a legislator or ananya sa nekano. So oyem na okruma.
No.
Almost shemra ma yesi ni so.
Like a simple parliamentarian na koi. Na ko na yen koi no.
Jata no otime two almighty yiti mensa ho.
Na quarter sem dey fa ho bai. We dey aba na yekoto.
Onyamre. O Jata say omo evidence o de beba. And our a small example. Obusa mo say aden. Player na obo ni din no Baba Raman. Jata the kan you na mso bi ka bi o. Ti omo de me kokota, omo fa Jata ni kan san omo de me de akiri. Omo say o say Baba Raman. Anya ket ne ba no. We anya open secret one enim. We kwa anya open secret. Anya say open. Secret bi
enim. Anya player.
Oh, say a kan football mo ba asem na ye kan.
Okay.
How enim? Jatama, for example, was say, how did Baba Rahman qualify to play in the last match? Obviously, he posed questions that people must answer. So that you can say with him their worker. So you speak to the issues that he raised. So what I say, Ebia, Nisem no workano, Ehuru where MP he enjoys football. He is an Arsenal fan. He pays money to Arsenal. He's a House of Folk fan. He doesn't pay anything to House of Folk. Maybe criticizing or hard more. Nenu masa no kind of make so he pay money to Arsenal, but he doesn't pay anything to House of Folk. Now be criticizing or hard more. So he can't do that. And to be a football no, where a soccer fan and a nije home, to be an ensemble hall canoa, are factually incorrect. See one opportunity and you want to speak to it, boy, no matter what are the facts. Okay. So that will be fathers of person can be. No, what in Yakabi, but what did them say?
Have a next one.
Prosper. You can wail, you can cry, you can whatever, but you did not speak to the matter. Some now Jataka, Woni nam ho because say ya manipulate there ya nya nipa me no maka kire say no manipulate wo mo ti ano there wo ka say insult na nya insult obi ani do obi atem unless you are telling us say sika kono ni kwesapia wo boa no mo so ni akọ from say na mo nsem na mo kan say mo boa
ba for yanku yanim mami
next
one your last one
let me move on na
Franka Konyo come and clarify
anemi owia so benya akonya why
there clarification awo kwesapia asem no kan no ada ayira na say dey na
Mr. Wayenko
almost want na be distract me be any bi
This is your station Oyerepa 100.7 FM.
Producers say omonya exclusive information. Say Prosper Nateogun upon his return from Galaxy Algeria no oba pam Slavko Matic.
na run the fan no pam no.
So oba dia Matic ko. Because the information me hu ya hu adwuma sisi akasa in fact there are people who are pushing ebe kran ko yin tum ho ansa na waba so waja tum so ne house bed 90
no mapa mo coach no
coach we dey ase wa makwan ma why say who say the
I made two reports be say nra there was a meeting ama afede wagunyo mu kakra say sisi dey obetimi ne management ne board the share no matter what you need to take decisions. Then no na the main problem and the performance on the pitch.
The attitude ni suni ni by na order di as the head coach of the club no. Performance there before say it has ever been an issue because you may not say the performance no 100% per se but ebia won man as bad as Ubeka said he's not doing well. So for instance, on the league, FA Cup has a film, but on the league, 21-21 with Kotokonchi, I'm saying goals differences, and I'm a Kotoko did that has a name, and so Kotoko second has a third or yes in terms of that, and of course I think Kotoko has into head to head.
No, 1-1.
1-1. Okay, so a goal difference and Kotoko Edida has a name. And so in the league, he is not probably he's not performing bad, or has not been performing bad at all. But ni suddenly by for instance, when matter Atalawa, team security no. One no nanya asem keto jaye ne yemfa nhihye Atalawa no so kaso obo akoyo obo bunaku no.
Kaso obo ya.
Coach no.
Atalawa
ya bema tinti gam wo jina hono ma wanya easy going sa o. Oh, woni Atalawa ntia untimi nkanye se we betime jina no obo no.
Hey. Se ko jwa se bi ani.
Efen say Opare Boys 2 year ono mo nam ni media team Krokrowa no yana ni dina escape me ade a wode ye no nanya asem kabo ni he almost cried all because when ya corner all kasa na wosere wo baase nim
yes was Jamakwa players ni nya hye wo baase nim
team driver oni no nanya asem ketwa so our attitudinal challenge and senior ekika kono to say 4 players na no catch them say omo emma training omo pick up form we be ansa no mo dey abey he no go pick form no when the training grounds is there bia wetin catch them say bia obema omo specific bi no mo dey aye no mo dey pick up form back and now say you said no kwa na wo dey omo koma coach ni say wo hwe omo ana bi get say but if you drag them from the training grounds also omo nko hin enti our attitudinal challenge say we share penifo no say na wo kan now I promise you no be adwuma dia and you on working on the attitude because penifo no omo ni training grounds ho onyo omo ni team ni nanam ono na woni team no cover every day and yes sir I can assure him football players when they force out with you ade a omo de catch penifo so omo mpel results performance
the nyoma we be count omo so omo pogum no
enti so wo ma hwe ya season will be thrown out of gear till the earlier the better obeji sika ba uche ni sika manekwa you save the season because whatever happened in the season could be expensive than say uche sika dia manako And so media for what I hear.
Was it high security in Wednesday?
Atalawa.
And I didn't really have Kuntoka. Kabo who the message by no. I want to want you. That's what boom na place ni dwane.
There be all who say ohun na omo. Ohun na omo ba boys no. We yes I enche kra on be kire o do beto level.
Na akwa no so hwe na otumu se wasua ayi karat man.
Oh jibo.
Na ogina touch na hwe. E we osi ye ne na ne sa nyoma no. We ye mistake o babu o.
Me nya so say obeti me gina Atalawa. Nti se bi Atalawa no mpese obebu ano.
Okay.
The guy that I know no mpese obebu ano. That is me my dream no because I can say on no e de be yemu a e bia kenenka the news is big out there. Enti on obi nsun kasa nchero kakra say e nipa na no mo ya adwuma.
E da se ba for wa.
On hold on kakra.
Say this is here.
E kon be mo e beti ma ba.
Yes.
And David times me
be. Oh yes, what question abeti bisa. Say ntino wa ha no. Enti prepare questions nyama ma kwan.
Oh yes.
Na question bia obi an obusa David Obinya akon.
No bi na
sa so na afei no wa join show na ye wo eye kasamafo e de makuma se Asante Kodoko. David Obinya akon e wo show ni so. Enti o questions nyina no aha omo say Atalawu.
Oh okay.
Atalawu. Ana fe no. Edi we yemfa nkontokwa. Atalawu. Yemfa nkontokwa. Enti o questions nya betimi dia ba
almost question apia be 63 30th of June
63
yeah according to join to boss
yeah that's true
okay Sir Joe over the United States of America I want to
come on me there no as a maintaining count
join to boss look I am was send there was send me so me yaka nan san o
so hard
o do be
me ska ka do be ma me ntina na me yaka
WhatsApp no 0322497263 0322497263 for questions nyina bra David ewa ha obi ya no e dia ma wo Zasia meeting
yeah boss that's it pinya me stop
ye beba picture no so man for the answer na ba man for the aba man for the
bobo
football di kind the message by no ono na ye de be ma no nti nipa bebre de beba de but de ne de ye ntem no ono ene de be ma no sia meeting
na Mr. Ona eno na obi busam se
obi akwa ba
ajoso ajibu
bibi aboko de
adom bia
okay
eno na obi busam se na so ho na ni ajo TV no so pa na
one kana
cool high no adenese what upampa mu panam so dabi new dressing na ya o de
mo fa camera na ntoso
na se no
o de me ma pampa mu pa
o na ebusame so
dabi o na me bi me se me yi chene de ama e ba cha o ha ma pampa mu pa
yeah I'm saying now a bit love kakra de ma ele kuje to wakai and I say o sara na wa minya kakra na o de aba bom say fe to be honest with you me am here no ntumi nya botet na office me hwe ayi be here so me ni ji ho na efe ndi koso she
na o si David Abanti
koso she oh Dave no there say me no me engage in akra ma o ma me a lot of information about Asante Kotoko de omo me ka so man bibia me engage no me no ho am tafe no no ye na na be say me clarification kakra on Brian Kasano on Kosiapia so kan fa Black Star say omo ebe kan say players be if I not all refer to the management committee Kosiapia they no say the management committee then I approach and say kudus in that game no kudus mu sa omo fit sa and odomo e kwakobo and no sticking in neck say obe putting a job on the line he thinks a player was scout man also more future for Ghana football and for that he will use the player if anything happens the job is on the line omo
omo blasters
aha but don't move almost
na match no
I think against South Africa also that's it no it's something that and it tells you a football team one football no I'm say David Way say obet my catch say sometime
coach
bet my no coach ba or selection no the better one because na say player if say obet my boa.
But when you say
you see the point
your job is on the line
but no
goes beyond your twadging
no because if you can say he will put the job on the line because or confident in the young boys Or can say because the
name have necessitated the fact that he put his
job on the line. Because the name
there was no element of threat.
Abeye a poster boy. Me wa. And na ye be say SIS ye be free buy. Adwuma no bia ono coach Apia beye ye na. This FA. Cast down on. Omo ehu edo omo yi na free omo fa coach papa bia ma ye ebiem no. And no na work na be so. You get the point. Everything no enye da really say bia FA president and the second a number so bia omo say wo de boy be you.
Okay.
By the management committee that time not George Amakona na da no. Management committee no. George Amakona na da no. At that time omo na in a meeting omo cancer anti bra na me ikeke. Person a class classification.
Kabi yanko ni.
Mr. Poku, you know Prosper Harrison I was not do asema wo oka no. Say free worker buy na me tenants na me say ye Ghana ha ye wey appointing a new Black Stars coach. You better ho e dey aye issue am na be ye nsem kese okrum ha ansa na ade you know ya appoint obi say Black Star next game a match ya dey sa ye be ye hwe management committee better na say we be say aban be hwan be say sa obohun so ni atwen ya e bia be hu football ending ya appoint ya was some few days ye be call na game no emfa but serious football nations work up bibi coaches that's coaches resign yeah and now be coaches any hobby no appointment and take it 1 week or 2 weeks. Portugal Santos Fernandes you know quickly and the former Belgium coach what's the name
Roberto Martinez
Martinez Spain for a buyer coach. Officer one more than a coach. You coach, you know. Quickly, and for under 20 coach at the share. The list could go on. But countries almost serious, almost concentration, more football. So no. But Ghana, you ever call World Cup? Mr. Poku. Now you say coach or to Ado. After the World Cup, you coach Jikra on to us. Because catch that was before you ever call World Cup. So you free mono ade achen no down so say na sem na okan before the World Cup no ene wada you won ko biom but what do you see ya da so te ho nti so bi no so ka say mo appoint coach am be say manipulating na edipa no obey far from right na because mo ba ye no so no ma do situation ba ye no e kwa mo fa so e for coach any coach is ba how mo conduct your ho ye hu anya na wo ye yanko yi kwasi apia ana mo so mo yi 2-1 committee bi say 2 as a 3 on go for coach mra ana coach Milan referee coach wo tiri ba bi ade ko fa na ba ye hu de si asim na enough coach Milan ba ye do ba ye wie ya okwa Ghana fo nyina hu sa efe anya ade no ye ko no ye si otuado Krisutina many believe say the coaching credentials would they Otuado Ben enye but FA prefers Otuado. And people predicted the ability to see a work up here. And indeed it came to pass. And the share or almost conducting as far as or more point to coaches are. Obiati baby workers and go for a coach and the bibi coach omenye say coach on manipulate there's some George can you know me be grudge no because I said a diamond ho kwan ana entetia ekorum because mon conduct him huye coach yakọ still yara so te honne and now tie FA communications manager say omanya applications about 1,000 and you know na about say FA for nsa ka che say omun ka so mu bi verse application ya as a chance play as on kwada dia grobi but we are talking about Ghana national team the Black Stars as making
okay
I said you pay serious attention to it in terms of your appointed coach Obelidi because So blaster coach e wo ho na say you serious a and give it your template so they say boy can pass through all the national teams but yet wa na akwa bibi ni akọ na amfa obehu every president we no ope was on pay we me the eba akwa na mka say Chrisuti na mo appointed na and I want to believe that if they had appointed him time you free monana you really know a system because he was part of the tanker staff so if not qualified to be a tanker advisor to a head coach there then or qualified to be the head coach of the Black Stars because we are the kwa all times ka chuchu dia ma no say or technical advisor or no na coach yen coach for say na djuma die no say any sunsun your coach na that's one one pempen so because ontimi ko fa class 1 ni say on go to class 4 ni for be ba so say obi o to before the next and wa pass through level na the o ko tunu for no e wo no a onim dibi no tunu for etika quickly ya kwaye na amfa na coach de kwaye no yes me am say hold ayi bi say afutu de say me to ko tu hoyi say bi so mi tu for a opa ana ofa na say so tu me for a me pa na me fa it's not in chance say we say na o chana obaduma she white na ma she white dey ba.
All right, Gabi, yanko en mafala.
So I think that they fin ala wo ho. E the proper housing adu so awo so no. Omo na akreti.
Yenya ne David medi nkomo.
Em say no you very important.
Nti odu yi na.
O won sam me kro mom kwan a be busa bi.
Okay.
So you be so no. Am I?
Ma me nko Ricky wo kakra. Na
o ma me dey see
ah na David ba obebusa no questions ni nyina.
Am ka so ma ka drive ko asem ka ka.
Enche ye beba line so. Na mo more questions no. Mo frɛ 0322494401 0322494771 right yenyi we emfa emfiwo na fe Ricky na bon fa picture ne sa to screen ni so biem na abrante na Bryce one di kan de message buy no ho adwuma Gabi obekai play
play does he
ai
omoni di
o de nyam on kan ho
mekai no
obekai no
na kan
ya
2 players di no obitrim ba man I say
nipa ba ko pe
is it no yati say yati
sa
o say yati
yati mu di an
they don't figure to was go house no they know dance my guy na say china o fa life for na mboro
abrante bi the message bi by na amehwe me pena yi no wa also on the picture na say Clementine
ya lefty ya bukuma
also wait there he looks like Clementino the darling boy no eno ye ne there nipa bebre na etwaye Daniel Colte from North Kaneshi onyane right ebisu so afie dabi enye usu afie ebisu Joe Louis enye Joe Louis King Destiny or see our sechi enye ya sechi maybe so say nipa bebe na de buy but the odi kan de ne de ba ntem hu say eye afola bisu ne de for US buy chairman de ne de buy chairman de unyan o say Emmanuel Yate na Ebenezer Tachi Morrison Emmanuel Yate Kofi Desmond o si Emmanuel Yate Kwasi Afo o si Yate ba Yate ne ehuni pakro Michael Ajmendua o si Emmanuel Yate AK Beye on so ne de ba nyame ba broni Yate ne Beye uso fi na Beye nyame ba broni on so Joe Louis amanfo de bye bye ya na de odi kan etwaye a o de ne de ba ntem ye Jestimola ono na di kan de ne de ba ntem ti Jestimola obetimi de o number we use no na wa send de amai na say ye twa de afa so fast e de amount na bibia akoso kama obi ma menti o kakra na afi ye ne David nkomo twetwe ne van so
well but MTN for mobile money message na almost send na embrana you can recharge then no
ade
so omunye bibi mfa na omunya nyasa no ma no CBS system na there yeah onko na you can recharge then mobile money
ana vuze scanner
omunya sa no ma no see House of Folk issues e kwaso kakra bi na ye nra interview nim There's something about Accra Sufuka and the Ekoso Ghana Blasters with respect to the appointment of coaches in the day. Similarities be womb. It is okay pa Satama ye buy ye share ye moving on Utuado yempe coach and I'm say the discussion it shouldn't be coach replacement because if you're not careful Jibu you make another appointment so coach in Subeba Philly and to Blaster the last 2-3 years Blasters appointed about 5 coaches. If 3 years we appointed about 5 coaches you think say you should quickly jump to the appointment of another coach. David. Think about a certain system. Emma coaches and yet successful.
From just Mola now winning no. Also Japan. Japan they say the Wajuma use calculation and tea. Bright the Persican one and from Mano. Or say I'm leaving Japan. Into we ain't me mumro. Why Neza Weba?
Okay, so
let me just my okay.
So we change about 4 or 5 coaches in 3 years, sir. You should be careful with the kind of coaches now all for mono. Any system I want kasa what bed what created ya to our coaches in about multi successful. Their course will House of Folk in very simple. And I can House of Folk they want to get rid of coach Matic. On person mo pamu coach no. One nam ha na club ne nam ha. On want me control Matic. Enti yema coach ne enko. But the first question is then a Matic no. Say offer a table no cry jibu nkonye bad sa. So offer Premier League table no cry na nkonye bad sa and I know says my friend Matic about round table discussion busana performance. The first thing the beton penny for an so or 5 regular starters. Oh Moko PMW you are the saying. Chan
or Gia.
And it's affecting the performance. It Matic he has a reason for House of Folk from penny for no. But House of Folk penny for no share they are thinking about the attitude of the coach. They want to sack the coach, bring in another coach. And they went in a House of Folk before Samuel Bodu Bebajibu. 20 coaches preceded Samuel Bodu. 20 coaches. Before Samuel Bodu Beba. Now 20 coaches and about House of Folk community man successful. 20. Ayasame and a buyer in 2 years. Edge 5 trophies. Edema House of Folk. Another coach aba. Less than 5-6 months. House of Folk Baba Bijana Kwine. Mimi Kufia Champon. I'll think about the system first.
Okay.
I'll think about the atmosphere.
Okay.
I'll think about the climate. Before I say we think about another appointment. South coach in Subawa Bitum. You better catch your attitude in yet, and anyway, near Pamono. Say board of directors and one class of folk answer some attitude now. Coaches never break. And let me give you an evidence of this. Gibu. Yet you say, and last season. The last game I had for boy and a game bear. It was against Bechem United, right?
Last game.
In the MTN FA Cup final.
Yeah. Oh, Baba.
The attitude of House of Folk board and American was a match on. House of Folk about a major final against Bechem United. House of Folk at the FA Cup. House of Folk in penny for a pair opportunity to sack coach Francis Samuel Bodu. They didn't appreciate the effort of the coach. And the evidence of this, and then they said less than 24 hours. House of Football game on Sunday. Ne Monday, Tuesday. Not Rotanya, when you Hotamakulu, agent and radio so. Catch yourself and engine, I say. House of Folk, FA Cup Promogeno. It's as a result of lack. And that players no Mobogeno, players no Guram no Musmuki.
Okay.
So we are a director of a company. Not even a major final. They've won a major trophy. Omo proper entimenenya mo wa say Samuel Bodu started the following season about 3 games in Pamono. Obo an away game to Ediana Doma.
Yeah.
Obo away game to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Baba Erasmus Stadium. Next game Olympics sacked. The evidence of that na MTN FA Cup final no boy no. After so much trophy and director of a company House of Folk who coach ni players no oba bonte no se de omoye ni nyina no element of luck in the moment major trophy no.
Okay.
Some point no mo dey some board fast no. Some frustration
eventually somebody needed to leave the club no. And the same thing and o create and penifone person mo pam coach friend say match. And penifone na me am wan say because at this point in time say how to folk petit no so on person may competitive part. They should write to Ghana Football Association there. Omo hold on omo games. Says allowed. Some more 5 players war. What is saying? Chan. Says allowed. Some animal more. They have 5 regular starters. Our con. Right.
But say finish my clubs no kwan say the be as anyoma na so beti no. Obi an register 40 players.
But this is the positioner. Manos then applicable and how to folk struggle. But match na was what both games no.
Obe so che say o masheda. O man him say komo koye be.
Mema.
Enti ye de ye nkoye.
What's that mema?
Na match lose games. Say the be ye be pam.
Mema evidence of how some person mo pam coach no mo betinya ye.
Tibi no.
Omo nam kwan bi so. Ye nam kwan no so saa. En saa kwan na match say. Say enye saa kwan na na ujibo free say woody football what be that. Say coach a bomb major trophy lifted trophy less than 24 hours. Now a director of that club no Eugene Adu say and no man omo ye ni a lack players ni gurem no. What is this?
Yentoaso lawyer sabudu kwakwaba
Jibo mpacho na has for no coach ye dey
meba ni edi nkomo
eni so mfa coach wo dey ko dey kobra edi asemini
eze ba bi adu ni a time with David David Obi David ba onuka no kakra no eti time with David
me travel has
David yasamu akwa ba biem
Jibo mejo so
bibi aboko de
Yakopa do
le na uti David nkan na ba ya na
me boss no
liga
na masia
ne segment ni echemu mienu da mian sample sese ye bebie line no na obia asem bi owo bia no David Obinya ko ha obetimi abisa no
say no dey adu so no pay you
na yewia na afia manfo message so omode aba na yabomoden akan na weyi ano na yedi eye Sunday match Asante Kotoko ni Kotoku Royals match ne eye nwumre 6 pm na Kotoko ni Kotoku Royals bebo no so yedi ho enkomo nti enkomo ne koso na no so
kwa dia mani David Berry kwa na keka mensem no
sound
and yes yama me
okay eti yendi kan call line so na o question bi a wo bia obetimi dia ba 0322494401 0322494771 meba cha oba me chia we me ye we ene ho ahwan no na wo yi afim o question pa obo odian na do question ato aso na David wa ha wanya bre no atro na afi watimi ayiwa no enti yenko eye line so hello
Striker.
Hello.
Good morning, Striker.
Hello.
Good morning, Striker.
Morning. Okay, mbajo yetiu. Usu dini ya say.
Joami, the prize Joami.
Okay, Joami yetiu.
Me ba chembisa David say Osman Ibrahim na kwesi say.
Osman Ibrahim case na kwesi say. Okay, David Achro into be yano. Yeda say. Yanko de otoaso. Hello?
Hello, Jibo.
Yes, sir.
I read it to you. The word is Roman here.
Tuga yanko.
Jibo. Let's so there may be chance say Fabu Census no. The tia say want to match ya for that. When say want to do. And am yan kata ya me kata nso no. Almost say the best woman no for the two almost.
Okay, Tuga yeda say. Yantoaso. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
hello?
Ebajo, Udi na do asima to aso.
Robert ni, because for the Pretoria.
Okay, Robert yetiu.
Hello?
Robert yetiu.
Ni bisa ye communicator David. Me chani bi no me bisa ni say ye so ni bi yem say scan run you nyati pay so mo do mo ba. Copy say we do no the close to ka obobo ha me hu mo ba.
Okay, that's it. Yanto aso. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Bajo ko di mi ka se fisi ngai.
Ko bi ma che yetiu.
Bajo bisa David say say ye per striker. Adan ye fa kwa Poku na ono ye. Hello.
Yetiu.
Ono no ba bo alone e yamae. na mum young call for permanent 6 months as a born or born we are saying yes another striker.
Yate
That striker now you
you question no. Okay. Hello.
Bama, I'm a friend of watching.
Okay, from Pon Kasem Yanko.
Very good. The man for the whom I don't know what I say. Only have the person be saying, share a platform where that's why a man for beside the Kotokobeto striker that bay, Kotokobeto defender that bay. It doesn't beside David say, one in the boss, that bay and no more my the striker any defender.
Okay, I don't hear that. Hello. Okay. Hello. Hello. Born again. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
From that before, because I'm sure we are for station. I'm so try Canaan, Kotoko, a bomb, you consider go and you throw the for my striker, or my defender as well. We're good to be above that, my
okay, yeah, that's it. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm a patch on because I'm David say, you can put it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's it. Hello.
I'm not seeing you and come out of your what demo.
Is Osmensa, Amos Mensa, specialist, Yanko.
And somehow, Mr. David, the mamma said, what you top players? And now I am top players.
Okay.
I coach. I'm a top players, no. And now, woman, Ayana, player or Nanano player, what you make it.
Okay.
I didn't hear a part of it.
Amos, yeah, that's it. Yamfa Bim, you know, Nafi, Yamrana, David, any questions? Hello. Oh, okay. We're free, so. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Striker.
Yes, sir.
The person wishing in Chicago and then the person wishing there's a question about. And he said, you are not chief and won't teach him. Yes,
okay. All right, Chicago, yeah, that's it. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
If I talk with the 5 seconds, no, we are in Yezumao.
Oh, yeah.
My Christ and Yezu. The first Western City.
Oh, okay. Ati David Wahanti, yes,
good morning.
Morning, last one, Yanko.
Chaka, good morning.
Morning.
David. Now, Tizania Mini on Madika. Hello, Chaka.
Mebacho Yetio Kasa.
David, you can be chair of the
okay. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yentimi emfa a course nibim. Dave.
Zibo.
Kakana ya fano ti. So what church ni na?
My church ni na.
Okay. Yeah, no my na. Omutiu.
I mean that team for us is my friend na. I'm expressing interest. Say almost be hu ni ama ya koso. Oh, Asante Kotoko. Na edikan Mini Adu Amid ebisa about Osman Ibrahim. And Osman a player a Denmark in Faisal alone. Osman Cork in Faisal occupy. And we as a club no na you join second Faisal will do the needful to make sure say even say me fully every player man on at least they will not aggravate the level of injury. Until Rebecca and Sana starting preseason, you know, and you say, any normal injury, economy. Now, injury, I think they say baby and some no, injury, say, early surgery. Now, the whole tunnel. The surgery now, been a year, Sharif Mohammed, and some other key players. We are at the community and the rest, and the choose an alternative means, but been a year, Sharif. Into injury, we are to take you a long period of time, at least more than 6 months to 8 months. As an Huato surgery is no body in Kaka. No boss ropa. I begging for other clubs to even go ahead and have it done. Into any medical team, I work on Fanocha, my Biama Peno, so Akasa. and NCB we schedule a date na sika seminako near Yamano. Into Osman a player and we are going to take care of him.
Okay.
Other one was about Fabu census. And okay, so because Fabu census, Derubon Yeshimukina, I think say Nipanodika. Inti she all the parties share Yene Access Bank, Yene Gimatek, and I even cry. See, I'm no say Star Life, Star Assurance Obeka home. Say Obiya Fabu census are part of Nipanisika Obichiano. It will go ahead to even secure insurance for the person as well. Inti around February, you ready to say the Ubonbe Kosru. Now, no, I say when you issue for some months and 10 trimester, say, I can say, our comments, no, the number was here. Meaning, so producers, no, farmer me. Only one other gentleman also can say, register, so West Hill City. Also, register into me, Enfa. The sense on also the number. Comments na say Ebefa na mama technicians no reach out to him.
Okay.
Robert should be say about second round signings. Say yepe striker any day. Now obi obehwe no announcement you dey one of our strikers, Samuel Boateng, Ekolon or Samate. Samuel has not been playing so much as well. And there was an interest in player and transfer so no. Also we say Beboa, so we call another Premier League side. Now when you a lot of games, Amana better for us. Okocha is a player, I can say we respect him and regard him very much. Or a key player for us. Inti Tolebia, you have to let them go. Inti transfer him now, Samate so no, almost a development plan. I say a Beboa Okocha and a key number of games. But say over the structure of every team, there are key areas so be free automatically so baby shim. Inti so where strikers was so coach a free ma obviously no yeah the obi suba be shame with that capacity yeah believe so much so bet my offer so much to the club. Inti American say negotiations go so some say and my church has sent me a lot of sister station meaning say me senior he will understand say we negotiations it's important to keep it under the wraps. Negotiations new year as na dia tuja because you see as a banner make us oh you sign Obojibo okra sign the striker you sign Obojibo then it's all over the place. Abasa you empower the person and in negotiation so that means say me try to chance and to supporters and me because my player me na agree in my former club I contract that wa fa pen I was sign no nya kono so me ma me so me witness a contract into abrosana say me fana ba many tie no bo nshateman tama na obofo no many tie no bo nshateman wa sign contract na you say many tie let's guy the man no nshateman double no na play and bo nshateman. You see there are so many dynamics in agreeing a deal. Me say for example say if I say international player ba apart from Frank Mbella and Infegi announcement about no sign Cameroon. You always wait until the players arrive. And you can pay a chairman mom drew Dubai a camp. All those no sign contract away. I'm your booking flight and be a chairman mom drew your camp or Dubai before we made the announcement.
The old Kenyan say player Ninyan sign. I'm moving who's a player radio was signed or young player. And here some of the Babonting.
And you say prepare home P the Babonting because be a bit messy. By general no bit me no bit me. Oh, of course, say your transfer period. And now our position as a communication team, there's not a single local player. You didn't have a fan protocol, Yaka say no cray. We never do that. So why in place the Yabo within this period the protocol crying come holder. But it's in the news as I took a sign player away. You will never come out and deny it. Because wait mark as well and then you know can be bien ho. Baby watch na some situation be I'm one say you have to go and sign the player. And pass one kind of crime check for. Into a transfer period but meti me aka ama obi asmart to say send us some about here free as Asante Kotoko. There will be a new forward player. Our babishim Ediamano.
Some about Samates.
Yes.
Player for Frobeba
Ababe that particular
Komodie Koso for a player to come our striker
our that particular
potent striker.
And they say obi bisa say say man for obi dey buy mo yin him say mo talk Kwampuku.
Oh, Kwame Crowder say Kwame Ababo ntia be ka say o kotoko negotiation.
On e be share some
or the percentage to so but say na make no we are still not done with the negotiation. Maybe say Kwame catch me say okay interview and can be to so then men kakra the level of negotiation but they Ababo thing. But you so an Kwame din komo as you speak no nyanya signature na yet nyanya official but the official why not you mo be aswati in case say antimamba so so na nya say abeshebo abra yentima ye dey and so because as you speak Kwame nye player dey now Kwame is a player who belongs to another club into negotiations is going around that side into there are areas what means the players are free ho any be shape e bia say the Rashid Note abeshebo Bedford na ama team na very strong no the window is still open and negotiation because you see the dynamic is different from now. There's a see some previous years say nekra player be expressing interest say opeso ba sante kotokwa you still have to make sure say obey the other man is better than other alternative base because meaning player oba free mu bisa kotoko me available who show interest then the player start to do negotiations when a player bet say other offers because that's where football has got into. Because all those sort of club, no, but so making sure say the terms of conditions and everything also is in favor. So you have to sit down and negotiate. A lot goes into transfer, but this particular management we've proven. So when it comes to transfers, and you need 100%, but we've had a lot of it, about 70% or 80% right. Into you may bring in the right players to fill in those gaps. And I think some answer Robert Kobe and Frimpong who now was around that particular area.
Amos.
Amos
just five specialists.
Coach. Coach na sign.
Mona mo top players. And as a
coach top players. Okay, but me for opportunity na me check how a football club operates. Inti say where the structure of a football club are. You know the management team and the technical team. Inti there can be recommendation for player coming from everywhere. And as Sante Kotoko, we also have scouter. Yejo Mudi. Mutimi catch also. Who player be? Oh baby, I think say follow up. Namu track here. Obey my good player. So let me give you a typical example. So a typical example, one of your scouter recommended Sharif Mohammed. Both the midfielder and the centre back. Okay. He's one of our scouts. Follow Division 1 leagues. Community half Division 1. Sharif last year defender no Bomber Liberty. And I midfielder no Bomber Steadfast. Into a friend said, "Man, who's our two players we?" Now, Tamana Isaku, Fatao, I was Steadfast. No, there was one player on the year you money Nama Isaku, performing. Inti, movement in Kosa play, and then Sheriff midfielder. So what we do as management say, you bought technical team money, so report a so we want to follow up. You follow up and report a so we forward it to you. Inti, you could be Sheriff Achi. Anyone say no, Nepa Asamna scout Nekano. Any report no pay. This is a good player. So we send a report to the technical team. Technical team also work some trusted individuals who will also follow up. Into Omit Maga say, oh yes, we are confirming. It's a side management. Go and get this. So go and get this player for me. So I prepare a Sheriff made for that. Sheriff made for that was a recommendation. But start my recommendation in buy no. Now the season now can away. It's a individuals kakra. We shared with that technique at that time. Not Abdullah Ghazali and Sheriff defender. You see our national galaxy or black galaxy. Into Ghazali looks at his videos. Other technical team. You know we Omanembra. They were both friendly match. So let's see him in the friendly match. He came. He performed. He went ahead and then we signed him. So a collaboration between the two parties. So the coach in quantity mean kofa player. And finding my team without the knowledge of the technical team. Because
the management.
Or the management. Because the management who do the negotiations. It's the management who checks say, the coach is one player. We're interested in the player. And management never check say player or body divisions and the contract I can say same kind of the team right? And management cannot also go ahead and sign players and impose on the technical team. We don't work that way. It's every player be a sign as Sante Kotoko. I buy Biano. Say you got the recommendations, you go ahead and we report who says a good player. We sit down to Jojo. So sometimes the position go your alternatives bear 4. About this, and this. all these 4 players are available. Now when now it was for 2 na young for. So the technical team will see and says, "Oh, this is my favorite 2." But in case I'm call, Nasika Sem and negotiation, player will crowd to me call over corner to quite approach. So maybe won't mean you know. Into when you play already, this is the next alternative. And every move you make sure say the technical team is also in the known. Mm-hmm. So that opportunity in the bar, you go ahead. So for example, Rashid Note is established midfielder. Obi will follow football behind him. Say Rashid is a good player, and say Rashid contract was coming to an end. He will be a player. A bit Afa. You don't just go ahead and have negotiation with Rashid without the knowledge of the technical team. Into your book is about money. Oh, this is the player. The video is irony. Maybe Wakasa win a midfielder of this caliber. Or also, this is a player who is good enough and can fit in my model. Then go ahead and bring him. And now Rashid Note is a player of Asante Kotoko. Until says education Kakrawe, it will help to resolve that issue. So
Amos, as a specialist,
technical team in place. What happens? There was a space between timer Ogumini team moving and then timer you brought in another technical.
But I gave an example at that time. I don't know, so make us an if you're a listener. I gave an example. Say, this Sharif Muhammad defender Nebane. It was Ghazali who was there at that moment, who went ahead and gave recommendations. Say, let me see, let's bring the boy. Now boy in NBA 3 number match.
Though he was not going to
and he performed. Coach. But he's a technical person.
Okay.
That's what I say. He's a technical person. Say. There have been middle seasons whereby they have been within the seasons. Yeah, a coach be quite Sunday coach for Fraba, and in that moment, a coach in the the fact that there's no technical head doesn't mean sitting in your training. Exactly. The person has the capacity to also go through potential signings and recommend them. Exactly. As for scout today, they are always there to be able to recommend players for you when you are there. Okay. So I think that this education will do.
What were your questions, Nana?
I got Don Tedeku injury. Yeah. So Tedeku injury was a bit serious, Kaka. But the good news, they say this week and at most next week, we'll start the recovery process. Okay. While you're recovering the gym, so I can't be backfield. Over to 2 weeks, I start ball work. And the last one was Kotokoni Adriana issues. And Nicholas Mensah.
Yeah. I'm on for the messages. Mia Enoch. Our Nisi Pharmacy Accra. Or saying Obinyanka through more light on a protesters here, Adriana, Ayatia Kotoko, and Nicholas Mensah. Na church mu dientia Nicholas Mensah after Kotoko ni aduana game no omo game bia mfa Asante Kotoko.
Okay. Inti yani Aduana Stars Ekoball match 1st January this year. Ewadoma ebani goalless. And part of our squad even started was Nicholas Mensah. And after say a ball match in the way, you know, and it was rumors, but we were just waiting for confirmation. It was confirmed say Aduana Stars I protest. Say Asante Kotoko Yusu, an unqualified player in the person of Nicholas Mensah at the ball match, you know. And by so doing, you know, they say GFA 40 Asante Kotoko points. Na ever points, you know, Aduana Stars. But Basa so GFA no be send the protest, no the ama club na complaining against you to reply. You heard protest now. Even there were certain laws at Aduana for Akuti Krampona, it's not in the regulations. And there is already precedence in Olympics versus Accra Suffolk last 2 seasons. A protest was done in relation to play Olympics usually, and at the end of the day, FNU to me establishes Olympics do not participate in anything a map player year unqualified. So Olympics has been exonerated. And based on those precedents, you know, we have also done our case to the GFA.
Okay.
And as we speak, I can tell you with all confidence, so there is no way Asante Kotoko will suffer any point deduction from this case.
Oh, can Wahana no pay say Nicholas Mensah protester Aduana Ayadia Asante Kotoko no. Yen can some name, no. Be bien who I be me at Asante.
Without surety, say, Mbra, if in a year, Juma, if in I willing be sapping, I what evidence, precedence. It's not only Olympics near Accra Suffolk case. Bofakwata on Unity FC on the same matter, and also Unity protested against Bofu, but points were not deducted. No, we have that surety. Again, the career of the boy, the player, is also a concern to us. And as Asante Kotoko management, we shown say, "Oh, you player now, Boma Asante Kotoko." Now, some to new ship. Now, some a bit more charge. We go ahead and make sure say the player career will also be saved. It be ne Richmond Lamte case a buyer. If issue statement say we are going to go out to make sure say just is done for the player. A buyer says no before we come about she. Suddenly a player some about say Asante Kotoko PC DH any other. But I think say when you make move, we've been justified. And as we speak, the player is still playing for Asante Kotoko.
I don't know what's my thing.
Jibo, I might not want to go much into the case because it's a very legal issue. And lawyer, once a legal issue, no. Yes, we are a report, no. But we don't want to go in details of the matter. But Obi a true football person, and this thing, Obi a true football person who understand these issues, and will not even want to go to that level. If I say, Adriana Stars has also gone to what I say because that situation will be. Nobody is free from it. Inti kakra mate makacha Asante Kotoko supporters say obi anka na come to niyam. But the best the GFA say they should expedite the ruling of this matter. Na emrante because of Richmond Lamte cases and na fi procedure ma some of the other players are no omotuna sontem cast na sontem because these are careers at stake. So into sontem so that the clubs will know the next move to take.
So now, is it that you want to air with caution and I say injury?
Of course, once the number is for a case, your advice and a lawyer can say you let him, and psychologically you also want to make sure say the mind of the player is right because either his career would be at stake. But in America we have the full case and pay our lawyers and how we went through this case. Any similarities of other cases we know so we can salvage his career.
Next me tell we are because of Adriana protest no and Mufu say as a player no etanchen kakra
both psychologically and then to train on caution.
Okay. Yeah. But yet it is a musuma protest be Adriana Stars.
Oh yeah protest. We file a complaint
to Adriana Stars.
Yeah, against Adriana Stars to GFA on a similar situation.
Say Adriana so day.
On a similar situation, say the one we reporting the we have 5 of their cases, and as we speak now, if complaints on 1.
More Adriana so 5 players.
So we've complained on 1.
And it is Nicholas there no.
And so we've complained on 1. Different from it's even different from that of
4 more
that after if you know expedite their judgment on it, then we also go ahead with the rest of the 4.
Wow. Obisi Misao, Nana from Pom Mighty, or say, please, where is Joseph Amwako? Is he coming back to Kotoko?
Oh, Yaliko loan, and transfer, nay, loan to and Okoboy. And so I make a club on so I didn't come at the right time. No information be when the loan deal, whether it's been made permanent on our player neighbor back, and any other information will be on. Your Baba won't tell my supporters in our sort.
Questions be so obi say ada na mo ne F in Star Times nka nanka mu games amubu ni fi nyina no munya na nwumre.
Well, per the situation currently at the FA no any Star Times arrangement, this what I know say obana nwumre home team you have to take care of the cost of fuel. And since roughly number 6,000. So there were times last season it match beat me quite me I catch if it was move from Quenumbre. Now as a club you take care of that cost. Because at time even numbers never not fuel was also around 3,000. So now it will make economic sense. You will pay for the fuel and get more in your attendance. But recently, attendance higher. It's not being so much in career. About much 7,000. So imagine say Boka fuel 6,000. Now when you 7,000, that means virtually profit I can around 1,000 cedis. And I think that's also a cost Star Times to take It's not a course that the FA want to take. But where any Kotoku Royals here baso Nambo Akwesi that 6 p.m. is omona as schedules our time. So they will obviously take that cost. Okay. Because we never see 100,000. There's no need for it doesn't of course it will make sense. Say because so we will absorb the full cost so that we can get extra people to come into the stadium. So this uncommon.
But for any week, meaning say more question be ambabusa na afi yanko kwesiada give us Asante Kotoko ni Kotoku Royals bebono.
Once a part of the but kitwe be boy now the modern Samates no.
Some what in coach.
Last season
Liverpool player and Kabaka say boy no.
They didn't escape me.
The Liverpool player some what.
Did you say
but for the meeting
last season before Obi Prano. Now we in figure name Bella, he was the 3rd top scorer for Kotoku.
Yeah, 5 goals.
If I'm right, I think 5 or 6.
Then he becomes the 4th.
5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah. So
after him,
what informed the decision? Said he said I want to recover now. The only other opportunity to, after that he has to go on loan.
Well, Watson has been fit from the start of the season, and if loan, not necessarily say. Maybe the player is not doing well and Abisa. Sometimes it's about the development of the player. Over checking about the number of minutes Awenya this season. And then he's a player, we see the future in him. I must say some about a player, well, a lot of hopes in him, say he one day be the key player of Asante Kotoko. And to play Bisa, you have to give them opportunity for them to have more playing games. Okay. Even ideally, and this has always been something personally I believe in, and you see you can believe in say yeah, see Kasem was to that extent in the episode draw. We can get about 10 players, 20 players who are on loan. That's what I say. So this is Chelsea more than one. Mason Mount mean I could loan for a long period, but when they come in, they slot in easily. Player over loan or Chelsea, this Portuguese player.
João Felix,
for example. Before so about Chelsea, the last 3-4 matches of Atletico, he was part of it, but he still sees for his own development and progress. It's important. So more playing time than lad.
The number of times our call loan.
No national team, but our call Chelsea, our call in Pfizer, and there. Now look at Danlad for example. It's a development process. Any Yama player, I will say there have been a lot of comments, especially posting. I don't know. Player with that's what not player with colon and a player with absolute. You see, a player be in different parts. There are certain players Kotoko can decide say you know meaning your team, your party ways. Maybe player name call baby, and there are players that you see future in them. So once you get the right platform, maybe to develop them, you send them on loan. And the fact that they be colon doesn't mean say player is no more part of your plan. So if you understand my Danlad situation, Danlad is a key personality, is a key component of Asante Kotoko. If you tell me no colonina, and now you know who the profiter, Yenya or Danlad so after say loan periods. So exactly, there are certain players whose contracts might be terminated. There are certain players who will sit down to the end of the season and be let go. And our players you send them on loan because you believe say these are players that have the future. Until you can prepare more, now I send you more back.
Okay. Michael Awebi Osimi Misau is more complaining about supporters at Emma Stadium. On who say matches do a show, especially Kotoko, and it has a count being a supporters at Emma Stadium. Is there any plans? Say Sika a furniture at the Mac clubs on TV right now. Asante Kotoko. Everyone could make demand be from the FSA because only matches do no. Scanese Munyakesi.
Oh, yeah, pay. I think so. You buy first season. The idea is easy, and it's unfortunate. I think that this question goes beyond normal answer. It's about our football economy, our football structure. Because, and for me, I don't think that even is beneficial to the sponsors. Say, we sponsor Asante Kotoko. We sponsor the Ghana Premier League. Now Asante Kotoko, and by large, Accra Suffolk are taking equal amount as other clubs, because the sustainability of your product is based on these two major clubs. It's a fact. Say league sponsors are all sponsors. It's based on these two clubs, but then the system has been done in a way say it has not favored the two of us. It's a fact.
It
has no favor. Yes, we've shown clearly. We've shown clearly, but I don't think that there's so much interest from Accra folk like there was from Asante Kotoko. And okay, by first season, these were some of the key issues that we raised. To the extent, say, it was all over the place. Asante Kotoko is fighting the GFA. Because we're asking questions, we're asking for copies of start times contract, copies of contract. As we how can the GFA sign a sponsorship contract for the Ghana Premier League, and the Premier League clubs are here, the major stakeholders? We don't even have copies of the contract. We don't have copies of the contract. We're not bet power, not start time. We don't have it. We don't have it. So, clubs say these are your responsibilities. I didn't kind of say these are our responsibilities. But that's the situation that we find ourselves.
Into a system, no?
It's exactly, that's how it's been created. And say, one started some fight here. Say, now, okay, it's a collaboration between the two. That's how it's supposed to be. Collaboration between us and Kotoko that can fight these issues. And because how can you sign a sponsorship or La Liga? Now Real Madrid, any Barcelona are taking the same as Espanyol and I say Mallorca. It doesn't happen so. But unfortunately, that's the situation we find ourselves. And these small clubs, no respect to them, but in terms of maybe how big they are.
Okay.
They make their highest revenue. Abraham Mobile has a Kotoko in their home. That's where they make their highest revenue.
And as from Argentina, Buenos Aires, or say Adena Muloni, I'm the question one answer, but Okocha, na Muki Pisa Futila and Samalapia. A good decision and I say a management decision.
And see, that's why I said there are different parts for different players. The part where Obidi player Befaso, it's not the same part the Obidi player Befaso. And you see, we still have a season to go. Sometimes some of these comparisons, and a player where you said a player, but it will be in a pathway. Because you don't know what went in sending Okocha on load because of his development. It's his development and the future we see in Okocha. And look at the age difference between Okocha and Savutela. And secondly, it's also about interest. Say, why? So be for loan request in say, Ebu when you are bright, so on Koloda. What do you have bright in Kolo? That's what I say. It will be a different pathway. But at the end of the day, you take the right pathway for every club.
Okay. Boachen dreams already. I guess here for an answer to number, my David. Na, no Edin Enkomo. Time Neko, you have see that game ever so. Ricky means all question be able to say.
You is already one of my lawyer, name.
Lawyer Savuduku. David Obershe match, and I say, I obedient about on the youth team justify and baby SC. And the banner a take you off into Yamna Kwesiada came a Kotoko, any Kotoku Royals, Ebo. Mobusa questioning in Ano. Now more has a Sunday Baba now. Questions
star
most of the questions
711 hash. Star 711 hash. Well, questions, baby. Most of the questions.
Questions are maybe saying, you know. Okani nyina afua mse dodo na ye mungo to play away ila go video ba say omo se ni baba go so oba ho stadium be catch us say after the Olympics games say mungo fa Muhammad Al Hassan esise
say that was there you starting conversation me can baby say even say player no cry express interest of Baba Asante Kotoko say a bid na e be ma player no e competitive na e be better than other base.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's the situation. Player like us over Kotoko continue man say wakofa sebi no disrespect to Obuochia. Wakofa 1,000 Ghana say me 1,000 Ghana so me.
No be so be man a year.
No. The fact so all expressing interest in means you have to make sure bid now the man is an improved one.
Yeah. Okay.
And Obi all Ghana be Asante Kotoko. We pay very good in salaries. But that's me say Kwame Boka say if you pay your salary because of signing on fees a year from here day. Enti so now okay. It boils down to the financials of the club.
Mo busebisa na also cost stadium. Na
exactly.
Yes, the two players.
Now star 711 hash.
And yes, oh yeah, ya kutowe.
Star 711
hash.
Dila.
Anti. Anti yes, okwa announce apan. won't be fans up and go to place. Sunday mechano. Tiezo diska. Ti Sunday, Mumra Stadium na Mumra game no. Lawyer minim so bibi kakra and yanko Sunday match.
Oh, David Akasa. Oh, say. The hajuna in say poor attendance. They make us poor because Kotoko dey in Kotoko. Na say the DVD can go 7,000 no. You front to player. Kotoko say team be average time be supporters next but say window be let's just not play before. Na we dey akoya nyumre dey Sunday nyumre dey Krombe dey no stadium. They say you hunu Kotoko sa ayina man for the best stadium sa edge no you hu bi. The best say they almost pay at the papa no. The major abenometry board team na so be stadium. Na omako boa. Na other platforms no the stadium no na Kotoko no here say but apart from say Mexico no Ebusti boys no so mora. Kotoko should not look like any other club. I was a club no complaining say stadium attendance then Kotoko dey say different. Because countries be as America and Canada no. They got us here. And we are going to 200,000 so go Australia. Also be dia. The university so enya na Kotoko.
Okay.
And you biano. You follow the half of the stadium who's afraid here. Omo pick up because strikers mo ke bi o mo call an ball omo bo. The stadium management dey be ma support the stadium. Omo yo omo dey so enya nya ma.
Okay. Lawyer, yeah, that's say they be emra match so question we na a difficult na me say maybe send me ya no minim there but because we deal with nipa bebre no obi a na say dey see ehu ne nyoma obi see yem say say ada na mo de one color jersey about throughout the whole season na mo mfa mo second jersey grand mo match bia
and some dey match TV match crash be say Asante Kotoko ni away jersey. With the producer stances on what they are to spend so. Just when the guitar, it's my wages nini. I wear time na your photo shoot no.
Oh okay.
It's just is no. Na Ghana football man, missing our we testify say team bia on the first color. It's Asante Kotoko first color and a red. It's until say we come bia red no, any will be crashing no. What mean you second color? Unfortunately, season here boy. Team bia so ni wa also the color is red.
Okay.
It's unless maybe matches be you wait to catch if so if you read it so may say green color like last year yellow no a bit to your side. Because the first is near red and white. It's near combo against Mina Sharks. I will mean and you ran a match over TV so. It's if you follow me so because of TV it's no but match red Sharks be share green. But I am my born in your face. It's a someone share white no. And it's such situation bit my baba the Jesse is to the FA Cup can can say you so. But unfortunately, Bernard for no so share green and white. It's to me. I use
Dave Sunday.
Sunday best
Korea do beba. Papa you dey match bi oba.
Oh, yeah na say.
Korea dey. Oba so otua.
No otua dey.
Korea otua.
Pia.
Otua.
Korea otua.
Enti Jibo otua. Nkomo ya di na ni na ekosi say. Jibo ekosi say. For phone na bo *711#
*711#.
*711#. Turning them na one twenya we do stadium one half in abeto 10 cities 20 cities 30 cities 50 cities yento play ni na it's all based on the revenue
one must stadium
we support it. Let's share these boys na you say the Asante Kotoko we say victorious medal team for say
David Obinya ko kasama for the Kumase Asante Kotoko no na ye no edin komo ye de mu see news at 12 na to so 3:30 ye betina say na ye the highway sports e de Abraham Korea ni team no ayekado amudi news no eba ye da mu nyina se koso a na show ye TV na feti Oyerepa 100.7
Oyerepa FM unye ede kase ba we amuni we asini ne bramo mutio wano on sabio munya sona muntie